Squad, and welcome back to another video. So today, I'm going to be telling you guys the top 10. I already did this before, but I feel like I have to do this again. So I'm going to be telling you guys the top 10 most rarest pets in Adopt Me. And before I just say what they are, please respect my opinion. This is my opinion. People have different opinions. This is what I think, and I'm sorry that I suck at this game, but it's my opinion. This is what I think personally, what the order should be, and people some people I feel like don't understand. I will explain why I think this. Don't worry, I'm not just gonna be like, oh well, I think this because this. I'm just gonna be like, oh, I think this because that's what it is. I will explain why I think that pet is standing on that spot. I will explain that. And okay, yeah, without further ado, let's just start. So at number 10 we got God, why can I I'm not kind of confused, bro, but okay, I think I'm gonna go this way. Oh, I'm confused. Anyways, at number 10 we got the pink cat. So I think the pink cat, because I don't know what's happening with me right now, but I think the pink cat because pink cat was was the first pet that ever came out, and to be honest, like, it's just pretty rare. But the thing is, they were incredibly. It's number 10 because it was incredibly easy to get. Like, okay, for those that don't know, because I was playing Adopt Me when they came out, and it's probably my favorite update in the entire, in my whole years that I've ever played Adopt Me. This is my favorite update. So my favorite update. Wait, I'm just gonna go this way. Wait, I'm gonna die. But my favorite update was that because you got to travel to the old Adopt Me, like the 2017 Adopt Me, while still being in the 2019 Adopt Me. I'm telling you how crazy that was. It was incredible. Like, wow. And you got to, like, speak to Dr., which now is known as the Chocolate Labrador. I forgot what his name is. But you got to speak to him. And to be honest, like, it was just an awesome time. And, like, that was fun. But the thing how they were so easy to get is you only had to pay $100. But the thing was, you either get a pink egg or a blue egg. But another thing is that blue egg was harder to get, pink egg was easier, and you could only buy an egg once. You can only buy a pink egg or a blue egg once. You just pay $100, and you get lucky to see what you get, blue egg or pink egg. See, I got a pink egg, and so did my friend. Oh, that was funny. Okay, but so did my friend, and I got a pink cat, obviously, from it, and it was pretty cool, to be honest. That's why it belongs there, and you guessed it, number 10 is Blue Dog. So Blue Dog is a bit underrated, but at the same time, I'm saying how incredibly easy they were to get, and that's why I don't feel like it's underrated. That's why I don't know. It just belongs at number 10. It's like, I used to say that they were overrated in a different video, but with my friend that has a neon blue dog, it is a bit underrated, her neon one. But when I had a regular blue dog, my friend offered me a frost, and I didn't do that trade. I don't know why I didn't do it, but oh my god, I don't know why I didn't do it, but you know, that was me. And at number 9 we have the hedgehog. You might strongly disagree with me right now. Like, hedgehog isn't rare. Okay, well, guess what? It is rare, and the only reason it's on number 9 is because when they were out, it was 80,000 candy, which is obviously way less than the Bat Dragon. I mean, not candy, gingerbread, which is obviously way less than the Bat Dragon, but it was way easier to get the candy than the gingerbread. Like, way easier. And that's why, and it took me a week, and I was playing Adopt Me for 6 hours a day because that was December break, and that was where I had nothing to do. I played Adopt Me like 6 or more hours a day, and I was farming candy that much for a week until I could get the hedgehog. It took me so long. You know how badly I wanted to spend it and buy a bunch of golden gifts instead? But I didn't do that. And it took so long. I don't know why it's ultra rare. And if you don't believe me, Adopt Me literally, this is how I can confirm it. So if you want to buy gingerbread with Robux, you're gonna have to go on back then, you would have to go on the gingerbread to buy it. And it was 80,000, which actually costs 2,000 Robux, which you could buy 2 Shadow Dragons or Frost Dragons with. So which means Hedgehog is worth 2 Frost Dragons. Obviously it's not because people underrate it, but it was 2,000 Robux to buy a Hedgehog with gingerbread. With like, if you want to buy gingerbread with Robux, that's how much it was. But the thing is, it's not worth 2 Frost Dragons because Frost Dragon you can only buy with Robux. So that Hedgehogs you have to buy with candy, and it was like you had to save up, which you know everybody can save up. I did, even though I played 6 hours a day, I still saved up and I got it without spending any Robux on the gingerbread because it was pretty expensive. And yeah, but on number 8 we got Evil Unicorn, which I think is underrated, but you know, either way, Evil Unicorns, the thing why they're not higher, you may ask, is because, see, Evil Unicorns, you could just buy them. And it was not that hard as it was the Hedgehog because I saved up for both. And it took me like 2 days to get the Evil Unicorn, and I did have school also, so, but with the Hedgehog, I didn't have school because it was December break. And that's why I personally think that Evil Unicorn is pretty rare, but the thing is, Hedgehog is ultra rare only, and Evil Unicorn isn't, which is the only reason that Hedgehog isn't before the Evil Unicorn. And after that, we have the Queen Bee. Queen Bee, underrated, lost a lot of value. I will explain why. Queen Bees are the hardest legendary to get nowadays. Like, it's easier, to be honest, to hatch. I've seen YouTubers with my own face, like, throw like 100 honey jars and didn't even get a queen bee, a single one, or only got 1 queen bee, to the point where how hard it is to get them, which is why they're pretty hard to get. But obviously you can still get them, they're not going anywhere, which is why they're not like the rarest pet in the game, obviously. So yeah, and after that we have the Bad Dragon, one of the most overrated pets, I think, in the game. Well, the most overrated one is Shadow Dragon, obviously, but Bad Dragon, it's not worth that much. I'm telling you how easy it was to get. It didn't take that long to save up. It took me like 4 days with the Evil Unicorn and Bad Dragon, and it didn't take that long. Like, with school, it did not take that long, and it was 1,000 candy. And remember Pumpkin Carriage, everybody? Yeah, so that was 60,000. Pretty kind of big difference with the thing, but like Bad Dragon, it's 3 pumpkin carriages is more candy than the Bad Dragon. Is 3 pumpkin carriages worth a Bad Dragon? Of course not. Then why is Bad Dragon so overrated, but Evil Unicorn not? Like, it wasn't that big of a difference. And Bad Dragons, people say that they're cute. In my opinion, they're not cute. I'm sorry, they're kind of ugly. But, you know, everybody's opinion on cute pets, like, all pets are cute. But, you know, I like more pets more than other pets, and yeah, so that's why Bad Dragon, very overrated. I don't like that pet. I don't like the Bad Dragon. I had it before. I didn't get good offers when I had it, but now they're overrated. So yeah. So next we have the Frost Dragon, which you may be like, wait, is the parrot like not even gonna be in here? Well, parrot is gonna be next because Frost Dragon, you see, you could just buy it. You could just buy for 1,000 Robux, and not everybody has Robux. But the thing, you could just buy it. But parrots, it was different. And the day that parrots left. Parrots left on August 30th, or they came on August. Wait, when did the farm mate come? No, wait. When did the farm mate come? I think they left on. I think they left in like before Halloween. I think. When did? 31st of to 22nd November. Oh, so it left on 22nd November. Good to know. Well, sorry about that. That means Frost is actually rarer than the parrot. Sorry, I thought they left earlier than that. So, but yeah, that means Frost is actually rarer than the parrot. So yeah, we're having parrot next here. But parrots, you could only hatch them from eggs. Wait, no, it's not, because Frost only came in December. Wait, never mind. Okay, so yeah, Frost, because parrots left before the Frost came, and farm eggs already existed when the Frost and the Christmas update came, which means that that parrots was, first of all, left before, and second of all, were harder to get than the frosts, because frosts were 1,000 Robux, and you could just buy it. I know not everybody has Robux and everything, and even 1,000, which is $20 Canadian. But parrots, it was a 3% chance of hatching one. You would also have to buy it with Adopt Me Cash, and Adopt Me Cash is expensive with Robux, and the point where you could just spend 1,000 Robux on Adopt Me Cash, you would still probably, you could only buy, I think, like three like eggs, like jungle eggs or whatever, for that much. So, which, yeah, for that much. So basically, yeah, that's why I think that parrots are rarer than frosts. So yeah, that's frost. Next is the parrot, which was pretty hard to get. And the thing is that Adopt Me gets more and more players every day. But you know, I'll speak more about that later when we're gonna get to like the top one, because many people will disagree. And yes, then we have the then we have the parrot, which I have just explained both frost and parrot. So now I'm explaining the shadow dragon, which is second, not first. And many people will disagree. But the thing is, giraffe, which is first, because you probably guessed that. Giraffe and shadow dragon, like shadow dragon was you could just buy with 1,000 Robux plus giraffe only came in July 2019. Like, okay, let's go ahead on Google. Let's go ahead and type in, when did the safari egg come? It came out July 5th and left August 31st, 2019. And you want to know how much players, because I was there, want to know how much players played Adopt Me back then? 100,000. 100,000 players would usually be on Adopt Me, but now there's like 600,000 players playing Adopt Me right now, and that's when the update came out. So Adopt Me beat their record, which was 200,000 players back then, when the update first launched, and only 100,000 people were playing mostly throughout July 5th and August 31st. Only 100,000 players at a time were playing Adopt Me, and yeah, that's why giraffe, and plus, you have to hatch it from an egg. And Shadow Dragon, when the Halloween update launched, there was 400,000 people playing, well, more actually, playing Adopt Me. And Adopt Me just got a lot of players, to be honest, from the Halloween update and Christmas. And there was a lot of people playing Adopt Me back then, obviously. And Giraffe was gone by then. Giraffe was gone. It left August 31st. It left way before Halloween update even came, before the Shadow Dragon even came. So, you know what that means? That means that Shadow Dragon is actually, and you could just buy it. You could just buy it with 1,000 Robux. You can just buy it. It's not worth that much. So, yeah. So, as you can guess, first is Giraffe, because as I just explained, way less people were playing Adopt Me back then, which is one, way less. And two, Giraffe was way harder to get than the Shadow Dragon. Even if they were out at the same time, Giraffe would still be rare, because it would be still harder to get than the Shadow Dragon. That's my explanation. I think that, hatching a legendary out of an egg is way harder than just buying a legendary for 1,000 Robux, which is still a lot, don't get me wrong. But if we're going to go ahead and go to Adopt Me right now and check at the price of bucks, which I think is a little bit expensive, but, you know, people might think otherwise. So if people are buying it, then it's good. But, you know, I think it's pretty expensive. I've never bought any cash in Adopt Me. I don't think so ever before. I wanted to, but then I looked at the prices again and I'm like, what? No, I would rather just save up. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the price of bucks in Adopt Me. And obviously you can just save up, but it takes a long time to save up. And not everybody has time, especially with school, because it was summer and we didn't have school, which y'all remember that. And since Adopt Me's most targeted like kids. But look at this. So one egg is $750, which this is the closest thing. So I would say 300. Wait. 400, I would say, is 750 bucks, because that's the middle of it. And that's what I think. If we just buy that, add that, you know, and I think it's just about about 400 Robux for 700 bucks. Wait, no. I just realized, this is 280 Robux, right? What if we add that? And that's going to be 500. I feel like this is a better value if you buy this twice than that. Is that true? I don't know. I don't know, but maybe not. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, it was, as you can tell, it was quite a bit of Robux to buy some eggs. And you would have to buy a lot of eggs to get. So like this is 10 eggs right here. And that's also a neon shadow dragon or frost. I'm telling you, if you bought 10 eggs right now with safari eggs, it would be a very small chance for you to hatch a giraffe right now if you bought 10 eggs of safari eggs, I mean, right now. And that's why giraffes are just way rarer than shadow dragons, and people don't understand that. That's why my list is that, and that's what it makes sense. So yeah, that was it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't, like, if you have any other opinions, comment down below. If you think otherwise, comment down below. I will respond to your comments, and I will say something. Maybe I made a mistake here. This is my opinion. Everybody has different opinions. This is just what I think. And this is not by what people trade for it. This is what actual values that people don't do. This is not what people trade for stuff. Like, if it was what people traded, then a shadow dragon would obviously be first, because people trade way more for a shadow dragon than giraffes. But this is actual, like, values that I think, in my opinion. So based on history of Adopt Me, based on how much people played Adopt Me back then, and based how hard it was to get whatever that pet was back then. So yeah, that was it for the video. I hope you enjoyed, and